Good morning. Gonna wait for somebody to pop on real quick. Make sure you can hear me okay and I'm live. I should be live in both YouTube and Facebook. Sometimes it might be a minute before the notifications go out. There we go. I just put a comment out there. Oh, it looks like it went twice from Facebook and YouTube. Well, when you come on, say hello. Let me know who's here. Hey, Bev. Yes, you can hear me. Yay. Well, today, excuse me, I'm live on Facebook and I'm live on YouTube. So, how about that? Let me get this banner off here. And let's see, what am I doing? What am I doing? Let's just take this banner off. All right. I am going to make this other one bigger here. All right. Well, let me go ahead and get in here and get started. I am sure. Yeah, it shows me 1 and 1. So yay! It looks like it's working just fine, which was my ultimate goal. You guys, was to make sure I could stream both in YouTube and Facebook at the same time, in order to save me some time in the long run when it comes to uploading videos and downloading videos and SRT files, which is the closed captioning files. So yay, I'm so glad it seems to be working okay. I am, let's see, let's put on a different little banner here. Let me just welcome you. My name is Barbara Ragsdale. I am the I am the little widget onto the left. And if you want to see me bigger, there's a little bit bigger, not too much bigger. So my name is Barbara Ragsdale, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that lives in the San Antonio, Texas area. And I am here live on Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. in order to show you how you can use your Stampin' Up! Products for your scrapbook page layout. So if you are interested in scrapbooking or interested in learning about scrapbooking or just need some inspiration, you're in the right place. Okay, so I have to tell on myself, you guys. I was sitting here fighting with my iPad, and what they're probably all going to come through at the same time. I was sitting here fighting with my iPad, and then I realized I had turned the Wi-Fi off. So I was wondering why. See, like, all my messages are starting to come in now. Look at that. I was wondering why all my messages weren't coming in, and it's because I had my Wi-Fi turned off on my iPhone, on my iPad. So as the broadcast goes on, I'm going to give that a little time for everything to pop up, and then please remind me, because I think I will forget to do. In fact, I shouldn't, because I've got the prizes right here. I need to do 2 drawings. I need to do the drawing for Sunday, and I need to do the drawing for this past last Wednesday. Okay, because I didn't do it. I didn't do one Sunday. So let's see. When you come on, make sure you say hello. When you comment, that's what gets you into the drawing. And when you share, you still get that extra entry, and you can share from YouTube. You can share back to Facebook. That option is there for you. And you can also share to other spots too if you have other social medias that you would like to share the video to. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already done my little introduction, and let me remind you all that we still have 11, because I think March has 31 days, right? I'm looking at a calendar. Yeah, we have 11 days until the subscription period is over for Change is Beautiful, which is our next paper pumpkin kit. And for those of you that aren't aware of what paper pumpkin is, in the Stampin' Up! World, it is a monthly paper crafting subscription service. You can do it month to month. You can also purchase 3-month subscriptions, 6 months, 9 months. You can gift these subscriptions. And it is an awesome deal if you're looking for a great value and you want to make sure that you have coordinated products and projects that already come to your door or wherever you get your mail every single month. And the cost is it's either 21 or 22 when you subscribe, or month to month, one of those two. It's only like $1 difference between the two. So, and that includes shipping. Okay. So, and then we also have our Waves of the Ocean promotion, which goes through May the 2nd. If you missed the last couple of weeks, the last layout, basically, I think I have it right here in front of me. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. If you missed the last week's, layout number 33, let me take this off so you can see it. If you missed the last set of layouts, this is page 1. I used the designer series paper from Waves of the Ocean in order to create this 2-page layout. So I just wanted to kind of show you that. The promotion does go through May the 2nd, but only the stamp set and the dies will be in the next annual catalog. Your designer series paper, your foil paper, and your rhinestones that coordinate with this, they go bye-bye. They're only while supplies last until May the 2nd. So you want to make sure that you keep up the dates on that, so that if you want any of those products, you make sure you get them now. And then the other promotion we have going on is Savings in Bloom. Savings are in bloom. You're looking at the mini cut and emboss machine. And right now, that machine is 20% off, along with 13 other bundles. I did have a, I'm not going to pull it up just in case something goes wrong. But anyway, your mini embossing machine is normally $60, and right now through the end of March. So you have today and you have tomorrow to grab you one of those mini Stampin' and Cut Emboss machines for only $48. And then also in the link in the description of the video, you're going to see the links to all of these promotions that I'm talking about. That way, if you want to go into detail and go check it out and look at all of the bundles that are up for grabs for 20% off for just today and tomorrow. This promotion's been going on all month long. You'll just want to make sure that you get on that before it's too late, because after March 31st, you'll be paying back up to the $60 for that little machine, plus the regular pricing for those bundles. All right, so let's see who we got here. We still only have Bev. We have a few watchers. Make sure that you comment. You want to be entered into the drawing. Hey, Marianne. I see Mary Ann's watching from Facebook. Yes. Let me take this banner off. Let's take this banner off. All right. So I'm just going to be changing the banners up as we go through the demonstration. There is still, let's see, let's change this up. There's still time for Stampin' Up! Bingo. It's April 16th. I believe the deadline is like in a week and a couple of days. So make sure you go check that out. And then also, these are all on my events calendar, by the way, on my Stampin' Up! Website. So if you want to go visit my Stampin' Up! Website and look at all the events, they're on there as well as the registration links and how to sign up, more details. So in the meantime, let me just change it to this one. As always, if you see any products that you see in today's demonstration and you don't have someone that you purchase your Stampin' Up! Supplies from, I'd be more than happy to fill those with you. You just visit my online store, and if you spend $25 or more, let me get my little cards, because I missed taking them out last time, and it threw me off. Okay. These were the cards. These are actually the prizes. One of the sets I need to give away before the end of this broadcast. So these were 2 cards that I had cased out of the annual catalog. I'm sorry, out of the mini catalog. And so those are a couple of prizes. So I'm glad I took those out because I need to give those away. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let me take a look at the comments and see if I missed anybody. Excuse me. All right, so what are we going to be doing today? Today is a new layout. Let me make this bigger. Let me switch this over. You're not going to see my face anyway, so we'll just make this full. There we go. We'll just make that full. Let me move that out of the way. And somehow I got a little stain on my thing right here, and I'm not sure what happened. Okay, so today we're going to start a new layout, and if I need to move my phone up, I will. We're going to be using the Hello Ladybug. Turn that sideways there. The Hello Ladybug bundle out of the January to June 2022 mini catalog. And I have made several cards with these so far. I can't show you any of the cards because the cards I've made are for the retreat, the April retreat add-on class. There's only one person in this world other than me that has seen this, and that's Heather, because Heather came over this past weekend to help me put together all of the packets and add-on classes. So she got to see what these little cards are like. But I decided to go ahead and do a layout and use this set with similar colors to one of the cards that I did. Not crazy, the same, but pretty close. Oh, and I think that might work. With me just moving it up and down a little bit. Okay, so what we're going to do, I have decided to use the, let me just pull one of the pieces. It's a party pack of paper that is in the annual catalog, and it is a hostess only pack that you can get for like really cheaper than well, now I'm looking for I took my catalogs out and I didn't put them back where I needed to. Nobody does that, right? Nobody does that. And my chair's still squeaky. But anyway, basically it is a huge pack of designer series paper. I want to say it's 48 sheets. And it's normally, I can't remember because I don't have my catalog in front of me. Oh, there it is. Hold on. It is this pack of paper. Let's see. It's back here. Here we go. It is Pattern Party. I was like, let's just get this right, Barbara. Come on. But it's Pattern Party, and there are 48 sheets of this designer series paper that's in here. Excuse me. It's a $30 value, and it's only $18. Now, this is something that is only available to hosts. So if you host a show, or if you have an individual party of one that is $150 or more, that qualifies you to get this huge pack of designer series paper that sadly will be retiring before the end of this catalog. And if it's not already gone, I don't think it is. It wasn't on the list. But I'm using a page of this designer series paper. Okay, so, well, hi, Mary Ellen. Thank you for sharing, Bev. So what we're going to do, let me bring this up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, so we are going to start out with a 12 by 12 of basic white cardstock. This is one of the packages of bases that you can get in a full package, as well as very vanilla. So we're going to start out with basic white. And then I am using this piece of designer series paper. But before I put that one down, I need to put this one down. And I decided to not break up a 12 by 12 piece of real red. So I just left it the length of a regular 8.5 by 11. And so it's going to be short on both ends, which is okay. So let me get some adhesive on the back corners of this. I hope you are doing well wherever you are. It's a nice sunny day here in San Antonio. It's gorgeous. Right, and we are going to put that basically in the middle, or pretty close to the middle. And I am just going to eyeball it on the sides, because that's what I do. Just eyeball it. There we go. So we have that piece down. And then we're going to put some adhesive on the back of this one. I hope I'm not cutting in and out. And I'm just really glad to be able to be streaming to both Facebook and YouTube. So if you are not already a subscriber on YouTube and you want to make sure that you get notifications, just make sure you stamp that red subscription button. Line this up. I'm trying to get it even here. And turn on your notifications. Same thing in Facebook if you don't already have your notifications on, so that you can see when I go live. Make sure you check your notifications. Sometimes updates and things like that make things kind of go off and go squirrely and undo things. So thank you for sharing, Bonnie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so now we have these two pieces down. And let's see, I got all my other pieces over here. Let me bring my pieces over. See which one goes first. Tried to make this one easy for my hands, and then also a little inspiration for you guys today. Try to get all my pieces out here. So I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of this designer series paper, and I didn't do one because I wanted to show you how I did it. I actually prefer a lot of times to use the tailored tag punch in order to do my little banner cuts, you know, as long as it fits in there. And I think this is, what is this? It's a 2-inch strip. Okay, so all I do to get those banner cuts is I put it in my little punch, I line up my edges with these metal pieces. So that kind of tells me if I'm doing it, if it's going to be an even cut. And then once I have those, then I just pop it. That's all I do. And I have to do my punching upside down. So I did that 4 times, basically, with 4 of the same cuts. And, excuse me, what do I got here? All right, so we've got one of these. We are going to put at the top left corner, about an inch away from the top. Not from the top, from the left, sorry. Go and get that on straight. Well, hi, Terry. Good morning. You didn't get a notification? Well, I'm actually live on Facebook and YouTube now. So yay, it worked. I'm sorry you didn't get the notification. I was telling people to make sure to check their notifications just because sometimes there's some squirrely things that happen in Facebook and in YouTube with notifications. And we'll do the same thing on the bottom over here. Line that up on the bottom, just about an inch away from the side. I do have a couple of mats. Let's do those next. I did use the scalloped contour dies to do a couple of these smaller pretty mats. One of them you can make a journaling mat, or you can just completely make it photo. And who knows the, oops, what did I got here? Got something on my screen on my side. Okay, there we go. There was something weird on my side over here. All right, well, who knows the saying, you learn something new every day. I've got my hand up. So I was normally when I do a die cut with this size of the scallop die cut, I normally just cut. I have to measure the inside to make sure you can still see that little stitch going on in the inside. But I was doing something else with something else, and one of the stitched rectangle dies, I know this is a little extra work, and if you're not anticipating doing a die on a die on a die on a die, but this one stitched rectangle die cut is like literally the perfect, let me get that in there right, the perfect cut to this. Now I'm sure somebody in Stampin' Up figured that out, but it took me this long. I was this years old when I figured this out. But this fits so perfect. Not only do you get that nice little stitch on the inside, but you can see the little stitched layer on the scallop die cut as well. Now, and I just learned that like a couple of days ago. Imagine that. But anyway, I have 2 of these mats. Good morning, Veronica. So I can see Veronica's watching from YouTube. Yay. Veronica, I'm streaming live from YouTube and Facebook right now. So let me get this in there right. I'm just happy that it worked the first time. And I'm glad that all of you that stuck with me through my figuring things out on YouTube. Thank you. I'm glad to see everybody's back almost. There we go. All right, so now I have two mats. I can use these for one for journaling or use one for photos, but each one of them are going to go in these 2 corners. But before I put those down, I have a basic black mat where I wanted to put a larger photo, and we're going to pop this up with dimensionals. This middle one we're going to pop up. So let's get some dimensionals on the back. There we go. One more. No, we'll put one more in the middle just to stabilize that center there. Okay, and we're going to leave this one in the middle. We're going to put this one just straight down the middle. And if you are doing this layout, you can also turn it sideways like this if you want to. Okay, but mine is just going to go straight up and down. Okay, and then that way I know kind of how to position these two on opposite sides here, because I am going to put these straight down with, I can get my adhesive out. I'm going to put that one kind of like right there. And then this one is going to kind of go right here. Trying to turn that at a little bit of an angle. There we go. Okay, so now these last two pieces, let me see if I can do this with the first time. These are going to slide underneath, and as soon as it hits that red piece of cardstock, I stop. Okay, I just stop. Okay, same thing on the top. I'm just going to put this on the top, and as soon as it hits that red cardstock, so there we go, I'm just going to stop it. I did stamp and die cut. I said stamp. I did stamp this image of this leaf in Granny Apple Green, and I manually cut it out. There is no die cut to this, Barbara. So let me get this one little area right here that looks kind of edgy. There we go. But surprisingly, this image is really easy to cut out because of the wavy lines, and you know, it's just really easy. So we're going to put a couple of these down. Let's put one of them down. I'm going to put one of them down right here. And these are large enough pieces that they would look really well on a scrapbook page. Even the smaller ones would look nice, but this one wasn't too bad. Okay, and then this one's going to go right here. Now I am using also the black and white gingham ribbon. Decided to use that. And I made one bow so far. I'm going to make another bow here in a minute. And we're going to put this one down with a glue dot. Glue dot. And we're going to put that glue, just going to put this one down right here on that leaf. And then I went ahead and made two little ladybugs, just easy little ladybugs. But when I did the wings, I pressed too hard on the photopolymer stamp, obviously. So I have a little boo-boo. I have two little boo-boos in the same spot on both of these. And so all I did is I punched out the body in basic black. I'm going to do something to the body here in a little bit. And then I also punched out a couple of the wings, but I stamped it in real red. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to do a set so you can see what I did. Now also, this is my template. This is the latest one that I put together. So when I went to stamp and punch the ladybug wings, I used my template. Okay, so let me get a little sheet of white, basic white here. I'm going to use this to stamp on. So let me show y'all an easy way to not only stamp, but to also punch your ladybug at the same time. Now I'm going to do a fake ladybug body on here. So let me get my little photopolymer mat. I've got what I'm going to be stamping on. Now when I would suggest using a non-white piece of cardstock if you have a scrap piece, And all you want to do is you want to put that cardstock in all the way. Oops. All the way. I had it upside down, and then stamp it. And then you have basically a template. And then I'm going to have to cut this because all that's not going to go through. Let's do this. Okay, I just cut that down. And then I'm going to put that template over the piece that I'm going to be stamping on, and that ultimately I will be punching out of. Okay. Let me get my real red. And then my little ladybug wings. Which, by the way, in this stamp set, there's one set of wings, but the other piece, the other photopolymer stamp that coordinates with it, which is this one, will give you different colors on your dots. So if you wanted to do your ladybug in, you know, one shade and then put some different colored dots on the wings, you can do that. Okay, so now that I have that, and I love the fact that when we have photopolymer, we can see what we're doing. So let me reach out a little bit and make sure I'm on target, and hopefully you won't see my head or my hair. There we go. I think I got through that. I'm looking at it sideways. And then when you take it out, ta-da, you have it on your template. Now, if I was going to do the body, let's see. Let me put the body on something. Let's just do a fake body. Mount that on something here. Got a piece of hair there. It's right there. Let's see who's joined us. Ooh, is it Maggie? Maggie Hemphill? Did I say that right, Maggie? Or is it Maggie? I think I might have said it right the first time. So I've mounted the little body on a block, and I'm just going to do a fake body. So let's do it. Let's do a body in Highland Heather. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so I have Highland Heather. Oops. I don't try to catch anything that falls, you guys. Let me bring this back just a little bit because I think y'all can still see me from there. Get that back on there. Get that back into place. There we go. I'm just doing a fake body here, so let's see if I can get this without getting my head all in the camera here. Press that down. And then look at that. We got a body. But I only did that to show you because if you need to do your body of your ladybug and the wings, you can do them at the same time. Now this is the test here. This is where you just put it right back in, line it up. I'm not going to be using the body, but I am going to be using the wings on here. And then you punch it. And then you've done both of them at the same time. And you're not wasting a whole lot of paper either trying to get the right cut in there. Okay? So that's just a little simple way to show you how you can use your stamp and basically punch your wings at the same time. What did I do? Oh, here it goes. We're going to pop this little girl up with a dimensional. And we're going to put her up here, kind of looking down that way. And the same thing with this one, but down on this lower right-hand corner. Now, in order to cover up my boo-boo, my little colorful boo-boo there, I decided to use the matte black dots. So So we're going to open these up and kind of cover up our boo-boos. All right. And I'm going to use, that one looks like a big one. So let me use a big one. And let's cover that up. And then the other one is a small one. So let's cover that up. And because we don't want her to have, we don't want her feng shui to be off, we're going to fix that. I'm going to put another one on the other side. Same thing. Oh, and because we have so many dots, let's just go ahead and do all of her. And we're going to do the same thing with the one on top. Okay. That way, if you are looking for an easy way, let me get that on directly on there. To use up your dots, give your little ladybug some depth on her wings. You could also take another set of wings if you wanted to and put a glue dot right here and then stick that on top of the other one if you wanted to give her, you know, the wings some depth on that as well. Okay, so I think we've got her all covered up there. And I am going to do one more thing with her little body. I am going to take our chalk marker because this actually, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is on the, I know it's retiring, but I don't know if that's on the clearance rack yet. Which all of y'all know, all I'm going to do is take little bitty dots and just give her little dots. Nothing fancy, just something small. And I'm only going to do it on her body. Yeah. Oh, let's go ahead and do her head. A little bit. Just little bitty dots, just to dress those up. Okay, now let's bring this back down and let's cover up the boo-boos over here. Get some big ones. I'll try to go a little faster on this. Come on. Get the big ones on there. I don't remember seeing if I need to do a catalog, what's retiring. I think I have everything marked in my catalog right. And sometimes for me, it's a really helpful tool to go through it kind of verbally as well, so that it sticks in my mind. Come on. So it sticks in my mind what is going to be going and what is going to be staying. Okay, let's do this. Let's give this little girl some dots on her body. You could also use designer series paper on the body too. If we have a black, which I think we do, there's a black piece of designer series paper in this pack that has little spots on it. So if you didn't want to worry, you know, if you didn't want to fool with the Stampin' Chalk marker, you could just use designer series paper when you go to punch out the body on the Ladybug. All right, so let me make sure I'm not missing anything, which that one looks a little crooked. That one looks a little crooked to me, but I'm probably going to, yeah, let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. But let me make another bow. Make one more bow. If I can get this right. One more bow. Go. Make this a little bit smaller. Now next Wednesday, you'll want to come back next Wednesday so that you can see page 2. I only do one page. Oops, there we go. I only do one page a week. I'm going to try to keep these to 30 minutes. Sometimes announcements and chit chatter makes me go over. I don't know how long I've been on, but let's see. So I did say it right. All right. Awesome, Maggie. Well, welcome. Yes, all the bling items are great for covering up. Let me just highlight that. All the bling are good for covering up my boo-boos. You got that right, Bev. All right, so let's get a glue dot on this one. And I'm not going to put it on there. I'm just going to stick it right here. Just so I have some balance between my little ribbons here. All right, I think that's it. Don't think make sure no pieces were loose. I think that's it. Yeah, I wanted to keep something really easy this time for my hands. And so, next week we will be doing page 2. So if you want to join me back next week, I am live Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. for scrapbook page layouts. And then on Sundays at 3 p.m., it is for everything else Stampin' Up. Okay. Now I know I need to give away 2 prizes, you guys. Thank you, Marianne. I need to give away 2 prizes, and let me just double check my. So bear with me. We need to give a prize away. This last Sunday, I did not do a drawing. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I've got my dates right. So now I have to get to all these. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. There's my names. Okay. So I need to do a name drawing for the 23rd. Select all. Bear with me, you guys. Copy. So the 23rd was last Wednesday. So let's do the last Wednesday drawing first. And just so y'all can see I'm doing this live. Let's see. I picked the names from Facebook and YouTube that needed to be pulled. And we're going to do a new one. And come on, slow. I'm going to do a quick wheel. And just copy and paste. Take that off. Let's create my wheel. Okay, what did I say this one was for? This one was for the 23rd. So I'll just do through 23. Just to make that easy. And then let me shuffle that a little bit. Shuffle. Sorry about the glare there. Make that bigger. Let's shuffle this again. And I'll shuffle it again. All right, so for this last week, I'm going to spin that. Let's see. What do I have? I have an extra package of square vellum doilies. It's a full package, new package of square vellum doilies. So let's give those away. Move that up a little bit. Ooh, Leona McAdams. So congratulations, Leona. Let me write your name off to the side over here. Leanna won last week's drawing. Congratulations. And before I forget, also Carolyn Shackelford, if you, I don't think you're joining us right now, but if you're watching the replay, you won last week's drawing, and I still have your Stampin' Spritzers here. And for the life of me, I cannot figure out which Carolyn Shackelford I'm going to be sending an email to, or that I sent a messenger to. So I haven't sent a messenger to remind you. So I just wanted to come on here and remind you, Carolyn Shackelford, you've watched one of my last several videos, and you got the Stampin' Spritzers off the last drawing. Okay, and so now what I need to give away is these 2 cards, and that means I have to go back to my email, and this would have been Sunday's drawing, ladies. So let me get the Sunday's names. Oh, come on. Go March 20th. Here we go. Select all. Copy. Let's go back to the wheel. This would have been 3/20. 3/20. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. No. That's what happens when you use something that's free. You got to go through all these little bitty. Okay, let's paste those on there. Go back to, there we go. Create. Come on. Why it's taking a moment to create the wheel, but this is the drawing that I would have done this past Sunday that I didn't do. Oh, goodness. Okay, so this is 3/20. 20, 22. Let's make those smaller. Make my spin time, and then let me do a couple of shuffles here. Shuffle. Shuffle. I usually do like 6 or 7 shuffles before when I have the wheels already ready. So here we go. So the cards that I'm going to be giving away, these are the ones that I did the Sunday before last that I cased out of the January to June mini catalog using the On the Horizon. And then this one was the Let's Set Sail bundle. And then I already have the envelopes ready to go. Which, by the way, oh my goodness. By the way, you guys, the envelopes that are going to be in the annual catalog, the next annual catalog, they are craft envelopes. We're getting craft envelopes. Yay! So when it comes to cards like this, you can do either white or you can do craft. So that's going to be something exciting. But anyway, let's go ahead and spin this wheel for these 2 cards. Oh, spin up here. Spin up here, Barbara. And spin. Thought I put those names to. Well, that didn't spin. Hold on. Hold on. That did not do it right. Hold on. Pat, I'm not trying to short you out of a prize there, but that did not. That did not. Well, I guess it did. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'll leave it alone. It was Pat Coates. Y'all saw that. It's because there's not that many names on the wheel that it sounded to me like it didn't go through all the way, but that was legit. Okay. Pat Coates and Pat, you have these 2 cased cards coming your way. So yay, Pat, congratulations. So Pat coats, Leona McAdams. Leona, I think I've sent something to you before. I'll have to go double check. And if I haven't sent a prize to you before, then I will definitely reach out to you. And I'll definitely reach out to you to get your mailing address so I can send you your prize. So thank you all for joining me today. Wherever you are, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay blessed. And at mostly, stay crafty, okay? So we'll see you guys. Excuse me. My voice is already going out. We'll see you guys Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m., okay? Y'all have a great day. Bye.